Hello and welcome to a modern cube draft here. So this is my first time drafting this particular cube, but I'm very well versed in the legacy and vintage cube. Have not really looked at the card list for this cube though, so hopefully this draft goes okay. Looking from this, it looks quite clunky. So interesting cards we have here. Terrastodon seems good in general. Frost Titan's quite good. Kolaghan's Command is nice, but it is two colors. Perilous Mirror? Some of these cards seem really poor. I think Terrastodon is the highest power level. I don't know how much support there is for big green in this cube, though. So maybe it's better just to take Frost Titan, because this card is just great. Actually, yeah, I think in a clunky format, making them pay 2 more and tapping down land seems really good. It just seems like green ramp won't be so powerful in modern, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But taking Frost Titan, hoping to wheel maybe an Anticipate from this pack. That might be a bit loud. Okay, so I believe Splinter Twin is banned in modern, so Kiki Jiki is just fine. Gilded Lotus seems quite good in a really clunky format where like you're playing Prophetic Flame Speaker in mono red. Just, you know, getting 3 extra mana of any color seems extremely powerful. I know Sorin Grim Nemesis is good. I think Planeswalkers in this format are extremely powerful. Angel of Sanction's also great. It can exile opposing Planeswalkers. But I think Gilded Lotus, just giving us the mana we need to cast some big flashy spells, seems quite good. We do need to pair this with some type of like cheap removal so we can stay alive, but we're gonna try and draft something sweet. Okay. Oh yeah, there's no dual lands. There's just the shock lands in this format. Okay, so we have Wall of Roots. I guess there is some ramp. Wall of Roots, Abyssal Persecutor is interesting. I actually do like that card. Watery Grave might be the pick, just because fixing's so important in this type of a format. Where Trophy Mage is 3 exactly. Okay, so I guess that finds swords, which I guess are in this cube. Siege Rhino's good, but so many different colors, so we'd probably take it after we get the fixing. I don't think there's anything like so absurd that we need to take it over just good fixing, especially since we already have 1 blue card. Shocklands are about as good as we're gonna get, unfortunately. Other than that, yeah, I think it's between this, maybe Sylvan Advocate, but we're gonna take fixing first and take the good cards later. Okay, so okay. Anyways, what I'm saying is, Chromatic Lantern is probably one to take because it's sweet and you can just play 5 color good cards, which in a cube like this, which seems like there's no synergy, like you don't really synergize risk cards expert, like this plus big creature I guess is synergy, but probably the correct pick would be a Provative Crewfix. This card's insane. In a format where everyone's playing 5 drops, you land this, then you untap everything, and then you just play all of your creatures with flash for the rest of the game. You get you get to use your lands twice every turn. It's just very good. But we're gonna take Chromatic Lantern, continue the theme of just sweet 5 color goodness, and hope to wheel something. But Drake Haven, what? That can't be good in this format. That seems terrible. Anyway, yeah, Inferno Titan's great. We could just be like 6 color Titans. This card's very good. Pressures opposing Planeswalkers, kills small creatures. We can ramp into it pretty easily. I think it's better. Drakehaven seems terrible. I think the other pick would maybe be Go for the Throat. That is versatile removal, but you know, here to draft something cool. Okay, Devoted Druid, interesting. This is the Bad Garrick, but Bad Garrick is still decent. There's a Stomping Ground to help us fix our mana. Dissolve, but 3 mana counterspells are pretty clunky, and I think I'd rather just be proactive. There don't seem to be that many counter spells, so I'd rather just be the one, you know, like turn 3 Chromatic Lantern, play something big, play something big. I don't want to be holding up mana. This will be tap out aggro control. Anyway, so Devoted Druid is good ramp. Stomping Ground helps us fix our colors. Garrick is okay, but I think I'm going to take Stomping Ground here. We're really trying to be like 5-color stuff. What is this? Destroy an artifact, put a creature on the bottom of a library, counter an instant. That seems worse than just never to return. Although Bonfire of the Damned is interesting as well. That card might be sweet. Especially with all this ramp. Like if you Miracle Bonfire, they have a Planeswalker and a creature, you can kill both usually. That's pretty great. Never to Return, also pretty sweet though. 3 mana, kill anything. Seems replaceable. We're gonna take Bonfire. We're here to draft something great. So right now we have blue-red. Elder Deep Fiend's good. I don't know if that's exactly what we want in this deck. We don't have many like creatures to sacrifice. Like we're not necessarily aggressive, we're just kind of like ramp oriented. But we do have these duels, which I don't really like. I think they're worse than the enters tapped unless you have 2 or fewer. I'm going to take the blue-green. I think because my red spells are higher. I don't know, that could be the wrong pick. Okay, from this pack we have Arc Trail or just Terramorphic Expanse. This is one of the worst mana fixing cards we could get. Maybe Arc Trail is good. I actually don't know what the size of creatures in this cube are like. But this does help us stay alive. But this fixes our mana. Nah, we're not going to have many basics. Yeah, Arc Trail seems good. Ooh, okay. Windmill Slam, Sorin Grim Nemesis. I know it's 2 of the colors we're not in, but we have Chromatic Lantern, Gilded Lotus, and this card's amazing. And what are we missing? Like, Den Protector is fine, but Sorin's the real deal. Okay, Dusk Till Dawn. That or Rugged Prairie. I don't think I'm going to be taking any of these others. I think I can probably find a better board wipe than that card, so I'm going to take Rugged Prairie. Here, let's see, Nimble Obstructionist. 3/1 Flash Flying is okay. This is kind of bad. This is pretty bad. I think I'm going to take this card. It seems the most versatile. Yeah, nobody likes Drakehaven. There's just like no cyclers in this format. I think I'm going to take Viridian Emissary. It's possible we just need the ramp. Ooh, I probably will take Night's Whisper. I think it's better than Clash Out. Yeah, I don't really need to do damage to the controller. Night's Whisper is a good way to refuel on cards, because we're playing a lot of ramp. Sleight of Hand is the last card, which I don't think I'll be taking here. It's good to know Tooth and Nail is in this format. Okay, so Path to Exile is excellent. Like I said, we need some cheap interactive removal. This is kind of unconditional. Railsarek is good, likely to wheel. Awakening Zone is fine, but it is colorless ramp and we need a lot of colored mana. I might just take this Path. I mean, this card is excellent. Torrential Gearhulk is interesting. I don't know how many instants we're going to have, and again, he kind of is the problem where you need to keep your mana untapped to use him, and we just want to curve out and, like, you know, sorceries, just play threats and have our opponent answer them. I think being proactive in a really, like, non-synergistic cube seems pretty good. Like, that's kind of disappointing. I really like the Legacy cube or the Vintage cube where you can draft, like, an archetype, because right now it's just like I have cards in colors. And it's kind of boring, in my opinion. Ooh, okay. Alright. We got Nicol Bolas, Solemn, and Jace. All 3 of these are excellent. Solemn, I think we have no force, so Solemn kind of fills the curve, the best. Nicol Bolas is the sweetest. Probably the best win condition, right? You could just dome them for 7. Solemn is fine, and then Jace is a good planeswalker. But, I mean, we didn't come here to draft bad cards. Look, we can go Chromatic Lantern, Gilded Lotus, Nicol Bolas. Someone took it. I don't know, maybe it was me. Ooh, okay. So we have Mind Stone. Oh, Craterhoof is in this. Okay, that's interesting. So Nissa, 0 if it's a land, put it into play. Okay, she's fine. I don't think I'm going to take her. We have a Mind Stone and a Sakura Tribe Elder here. Probably the 2 cards worth considering. Probably just going to take Mind Stone. We do have a lot of colorless ramp, and this draws us a card if we're like flooding out. Definitely could be taking Mana Leak, but again, that doesn't necessarily fit our overall game plan, because we kind of want to be proactive. The other option is Shelldock Isle. That card is very good. Right now we don't have much card draw, so it's not likely we get down to, 20? But I'll probably take that on the wheel. But right now Mind Stone is the pick, because we just need 2 drops that ramp, and it's not clear we're going to have even green in our deck. Okay, Mind Shatter, discard at random. Interesting. Burst Lightning, some pretty good early interaction that you can kick later to make it even better. Might be good. It seems like a lot of creatures have 4 toughness or 2. The other option is just going with Temple of Triumph. We have a lot of red and white early on. Scrylands are excellent, and fixing your draws and your mana all in one card is super powerful. So I think I'm going to take that over Burst Lightning. And Mind Shatter is just fine. Ooh, see? Okay, wow, this is a lot of cards. I want all of these. Lightning Bolt, excellent card, definitely better than Burst Lightning. Dark Confidant, not a good combo with Nicol Bolas. Icy Manipulator, fantastic card. Vizier of Many Faces is good, I think worse than the other cards. Let's see. Arid Mesa right now can grab Stomping Ground. Or I can just grab this Lightning Bolt. Oh, it's really tough. Arid Mesa really helps fix my mana if I can pick up another duel like Canyon Slaw. Probably not playing this. I might actually just be red, black, white. I'm gonna take Lightning Bolt. This card is busted. Whoa, okay. So Boom Burst, destroy a land, or all lands. Interesting. It's a pretty cool card actually. Release the Gremlins. I don't see many artifacts, except the ones I have. Disallow again. I don't really need to be countering stuff, I just want to be proactive. So I think here it's between City of Brass and Compulsive Research. So there's two thoughts here. You don't really need as much mana fixing if you have card draw. Yeah, actually I'm just going to use that. Compulsive Research is kind of like mana fixing because you can draw into better lands, and there's definitely better fixing than Compulsive Research. So here, I think probably just going to take the Hollowed Fountain. Kind of wish I had the Arid Mesa now. Passing on Soren Markov, but we have some pretty good high end right now. We just need, some 4 or 5 drop planeswalkers to bridge the gap between these two. Because we have some early plays and late plays, but not much in between. But anyway, this helps fix our mana. We can play Path in Soren. Missing out on maybe Rune Snag, but that's kind of medium. Yeah, take Hollowed Fountain. Okay, Irrigated Farmland is a bit worse than Hollowed Fountain. Tassiger might actually be what we're looking for. Gives us some early game interaction, some late game pressure. How well are we putting cards in our graveyard though? Not very well. So actually I don't think he's what we want. Irrigated farmland lets us cycle and fixes our lands. I think I'm going to take Dismember actually. Colorless early plays is powerful. Arlen Cord. Create a wolf. That seems kind of medium. Torrential Gearhulk again, I like 2 instants. Maybe Forked Bolt, but maybe just Sleight of Hand is good. Yeah, I think that's probably good. This deck wants to be able to look for bigger threats. Like if I have a lot of lands, this just lets me put 1 on the bottom. I have some decent early interaction now. Ooh, okay. Fetid Pool is probably pretty good. My deck is mostly Grixis at this point. I don't think I really need Scatter to the Winds, I just need better fixing. Okay, now I'll take a Mana Leak. I mean, I will play the card. Definitely not below that. That helps me bridge the gap because I can hold up Mana Leak and removal. I think probably better than Thirst, although Thirst is great. I already have Compulsive Research. Aether Adept definitely, well, maybe this card is good. Flash Shadow. It is an instant. Gaze of Granite. That kills my ramp artifacts. But it seems decent. I don't want anyone playing against me, but it is a league draft, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this pack needs to do some good stuff for us, I think. Heart of Kirin. You can crew it with Planeswalkers, but I only have 2. Dreadbore seems very good in this format. Oracle of Moldiah. With some lands, this card can definitely go off. Black Sun Zenith, just repeatable removal is great. Probably not going to take the Gifted Aetherborn. I think I like Dreadbore. Just cheap spell that lets you kill opposing Planeswalkers. It's really nice. Or do I just take Oracle? I have 2 green sources, 3 with Chromatic, 4 with Gilded. No, that just, I don't have many good creatures for them to kill. Like, I guess Frost Titan's really hard, so I don't think I want to like continue like playing this and then it just dying is kind of sad, so we'll just try and take Planeswalker based threats like Ashiok. Question is that better than Gristlebrand? I think so. Ashiok's great, especially in a format as dirtily as this. Seems pretty hard to pressure her directly. And if she can go off, she's a win condition on her own. And you know, you play her, you plus her, you steal their clunky 4-drop, and then you don't even need to use mana to cast your spells. That's just so powerful. Gristlebrand's great, but I already have like some really high top end, and I'm looking for, like I said, cards in the middle. Okay. So Palladium Mirror, I think I would play, but I already have kind of okay mana acceleration. And again, it's just likely to die. Overgrown Tomb helps me with my mana. I guess I have 20 playables, so that's probably the pick. Or Oblivion Ring. This is just unconditional removal of like any spell. Does not combo with Gaze of Granite. But I could just cut that and probably just play Oblivion Ring. The card's just better. Ooh, wow. Okay, Dragonlord Silumgar is amazing. But so is Marshflat, so is Wrath of God. Hey. So Marshflat gets blue, black, white, blue, black, white. So it's a tri-land. But Dragonlord Silumgar steals a Planeswalker. and is pretty hard to kill. A lot of the removal spells are like non-black or damage based. That's really tough. I think, let's see, I have a lot of early interaction. This card is just a huge threat. So we're going to take Silumgar. Definitely could go either way on that pick. That was a tough one. I don't think Pyroclasm is very good in this cube anymore. Johnny Goldmane's kind of funny. Lodestone Golem would be really annoying, but I don't think I can play that. Anyway, Cyclonic Rift might be good. It is a pretty good late game spell, right? You cast it at the very, you get up to 7 mana, you cast it, you just bounce all their stuff, and it's really hard for them to recover. I think that's probably better than Far and Away, although the Sacrifice Clause is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I need more 5 mana spells. Ooh, okay. We have Temple of Milady, Hero's Downfall, Supreme Will. It's a counter spell that also just helps you dig for better cards. I like that a lot. Let's see, we have 22 playables, and we probably don't need much more than that. So maybe Reflecting Pool is just the pick. Although, I guess I don't have much double mana spells, right? I have Frost Titan and Inferno Titan are the only things that I really need Reflecting Pool for. So I think I'm just going to take Hero's Downfall here. Just deals with anything. It's an instant too. Whoa, they went deep on Temporal Mastery. Probably just taking Sheltered Thicket. Cycling lands are great. Prevents from flooding, and maybe I need some green. I don't think I want a Temporal Mastery. Flame Slash could be good. I have like quite a bit of early removal though, so I think I just want more value in my mana base. Godless Shrine has to be the pick here. This card's good, but mana's very important. Okay. That card didn't wheel. Yavimaya Coast I could play, but I think probably, well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Planeswalkers. Yeah, I guess I'll take this card and sideboard it if I need. The Farseek didn't wheel. But Consuming Vapors is okay in some matchups. Although this card is actually pretty... Oh, that's only a creature. Okay, never mind. If it was Enchant Permanent, that'd be very good. But I think Consuming Vapors, it has a place. The exact opposite decks that Massacre Worm is good against. Dead Gone, just very versatile removal. Pretty happy to see that actually. Read the Bones I might want. Again, this is where card draw replaces fixing. This card's just quite good. Pyroclasm, perfect sideboard card. Protection from dragons, but I think I might want this Huntmaster. Jinxed Choker, forever the worst card in the cube. Okay, we gotta shrink these cards a bit. Looking at the cards I actually want to play now. So Dismember is a 1-drop. I don't think this card's very good. Worse than like Oblivion Ring. Arc Trail might be in the sideboard. I probably want 17 lands. Compulsive Research, Read the Bones, Night's Whisper help prevent flooding. And maybe Night's Whisper is just better than Read the Bones, because it gives me something to do on turn 2, and this is kind of clunky. Dead Gone, 2 damage to a creature or bounce. It's versatile, but I think Lightning Bolt's still just better. I think well, if I cut Huntmaster, I don't need any green mana. But he's pretty easy to play, right? But I could just play something better. Gaze of Granite, maybe I bring in if they have a lot of planeswalkers or something. So let's look at our mana. Sheltered Thicket. I don't really want Hinterland Harbor, Yavimaya Coast. Fetid Pools. So my green splash is almost free, actually. So I think I do play this Huntmaster. Because I need more 4s, right? I have a lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s, and then 6s. So I need something in between. I don't know why my Gilded Lotus... There we go. That's a 5, that's a 1. That's somewhere over here. I need one more card, I think. Maybe that card is Pyroclasm? It just seems... Probably I would play Boom Burst over... Or Dead Gone, not Boom Burst. Over Pyroclasm. Maybe I just need Consuming Vapors as a way to gain life. I don't think it's that good in a vacuum, but... I need some life gain to mitigate like the Night's Whisper. Maybe I will play Read the Bones, I'm not sure. And all that life gain I'm going to be doing. So this deck is kind of weird. But that seems to be on par for what this format is. So 23, so our mana is going to be kind of confusing. But I think we can work with it. This red-white fixing seems fine. Hallowed Fountain, Godless Shrine. Stomping Ground. I think that's enough to splash the Huntmaster, right? That's 1, 2 green sources. 3 off Chromatic. 4 off Gilded Lotus. When it dies, maybe I do this. No. That's what these colorless ramp cards are for. I'm just deciding if I want this Yavimaya Coast. Or maybe just this Hinterland Harbor. Okay, so I have 9 lands. How many non-lands is that? 23, okay. That seems... Get out of here, Jinx Choker. Trying to sneak into my deck. Yeah, so 9 lands, sort by color. This is where the fun begins. So these are both blue and black, so I'll just put them there. This is black and white, so I'll count it as a white. Black, red, red, green. The rest of these are fine. So mostly Grixis with some white splash. So I have blue sources, 1, 2, 3, 4. White sources, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's actually not bad on the white source. Green we have 2, and red we have 2. Red, actually, we don't need that early. So I think I'm going to play 1 mountain. We have how much black? 1, 2, 3 black. So I think we need a lot more black. So 1 mountain, probably 3 more black sources. So we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. Maybe 1 island and 1 plains. So 1 mountain, 3 black, 1 plains, 2 island, and then I can add 1 more swamp because I need it early. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources. All these are +2 because of Gilded Lotus, Chromatic Lantern, but yeah, I think I want blue because I want to have Mana Leak and Sleight of Hand up. Yeah, so we're gonna have 1 more. Well, how many black we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that seems fine. Red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add one more blue. Card draw is important. Sort by CMC. Combine groups. Alright, see you guys round 1.